Hey, geography students, it's Mr. Naimatsu here, coming with you with your day 2 activity of environmental problems part 2. So this video is for step 2, storyboarding your PSA. Yesterday we did the graphic organizer, and you're currently watching this video right here that says step 2, storyboarding. Um, so what we're going to go ahead and do, and one thing I forgot about last time is obviously the when you're done with your graphic organizer, you're supposed to turn that in for a daily activity credit, which can be found here on Schoology. So to make sure that you've turned that in if you haven't done so, that should have been turned in yesterday. And for today's activity, you're going to go ahead and turn it in again through Schoology as well. And this assignment's already been created from you. I keep on clicking on the links because I'm obviously a teacher. And so when I click on these items, I don't necessarily get it. So anyways, going back over here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using this. We're going to be using this activity here to go ahead and, or this storyboard to go ahead and get you a way to think about how to organize your video. Videos, if you think about them, are a series of scenes, and each scene in this case can be a slide, and that's what we're going to be using Google Slides for. And then we can also, what's super cool about Google Slides is we can start inserting and adding things and changing the order of things, and that's what I'm going to explain to you in a second. Okay, so here, just to make sure that it gets turned in correctly, and also that you can find it. I'm going to put here climate change. And then also up here, I'm not going to do it because this is the actual copy that you guys will be using. But please make sure that you go ahead and rename this up here to maybe with your name on it at the very least, so that you can identify it from others. And then also please add your name, the teacher name, and the period for what that is. Now over here, you'll see cause number 1. And if you remember yesterday, we had a graphic organizer where we had some information. So we're just going to use that graphic organizer to get our information. So we've already done the brainstorming. We've already identified the environmental problem. Now we're just going to start getting the images to see how we want this thing to look. So with that being said, talk about burning fossil fuels and transportation. Really cool thing. Most of you guys know there's a tools. Sorry, it's not tools. I think I was in tools, or it's under insert, my apologies, image. You can actually search from the web, and you can do it from right here, so you don't have to like copy and paste it. So again, I'll show that. That was really fast. Let me slow this thing down. Under insert, you're going to image, and then you're going to hit search the web right here. So insert, image, search the web. And so remember, back over here, I have the one that says transportation. This is my graphic organizer from yesterday. It says burning fossil fuels. And so one thing I'll put over here is fossil fuels. And it pops up. I choose a picture as select. This one looks good. Let's talk about the burning of it. See the carbon dioxide going up. And we don't need to make this super big, guys. This is just giving us an idea of what we want to do and how we want to orient things. And I'll show you how we can easily manipulate things as well. All right, going down a little bit further, you could add more causes. So there, one that we had was due to transportation. So I'm going to put here cars, pictures of different cars. This kind of looks like the one from Cars, right? Actually, it's called Cars, right, by Pixar. So that's pretty funny with the happy face and everything. So I'll put that thing in there, okay? One of the effects that we had, I believe, was sea level rise. So over here, I'll put sea level rise and see if anything nice comes up from that. Any cool pictures. Melting glaciers is definitely one that we saw. So we'll put that one inside there, which is adding the sea level rise. So we can add that, okay? And then, again, you're going to hopefully put them all together. And then we can do solutions. So, one of the solutions was renewable energies. So we'll have that. We'll get a picture of all of these things, right? Solar, well, geothermal, I think, is in there. I don't know what's going on with that. That might be radium for nuclear. But anyways, we got solar and wind. All right, so imagine that you have these all filled up. Again, I'm hoping that you have probably 3 causes, 3 effects, and at least 3 solutions. Maybe you only have 1 or 2 solutions, or maybe 1 or 2 effects, but definitely should have a wealth of causes as well. Why you want to have this is because you want to have more video to fill up that 30 seconds. Okay, so there's a couple other things that we can think about doing. Let's say that right before something begins, you want to add some kind of text into your video. So over here, we're going to put and insert a new slide. And on that new slide, we can put the text that we want. So let's say, you know, we want to put the Earth is getting warmer, or the Earth is getting, yeah, it's getting, which is true, right? As the Earth is getting warmer. So that's what we want to have it say at the very beginning, and then bam, the next picture will be this like smoke coming up and people traveling in cars, and then another cause, right? And then over here, you might want to say, let's see, a new slide right over here. You might want to say, and it's causing devastating effects. You notice my voice even goes down, right? You can even see it happen. Again, the reason why we're trying to figure out where this text goes is because you do have a text function on WeVideo that I'm going to show you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to take all of this and we're going to actually edit this in. Okay, so and it's causing devastating effects, and it leads to sea levels like smashing into the ocean, right? And then we could add like this in a slide. We can, create a new one again, and I might put this. But there is hope, right? Because we have solutions, and the solutions are the renewables. Okay, so you can see that. I could also see something happen like this: the Earth is getting warmer, and then this goes right into sea level rise, and then going right into renewables, right? And then you have another problem, and then the effect and a solution. Problem, effect, solution. Maybe you don't have any text at the only text at the beginning, and you only put this, and there is hope at the very end, or something. Okay. So maybe this comes at the very end of these three slides that you want. So what's super cool is you can manipulate this, So the Earth is getting warmer. Boom, 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 boom. But there is hope, and obviously the hope might go over here for renewables. So I'm maxing this out. I'm changing things up, trying to get a little bit of a flow of it. And there's really no right or wrong reason on how to do this. Just you're trying to get an idea of how to tell the story. Do you want to do all the causes at the beginning, then all the effects in the middle, and all the solutions, or do you want to do them kind of like peppered in the whole time, where it's just coming at you multiple times? Or do you want to really dive into one, just sea level rise, right? Just get really into sea level rise and show the effects of sea level rise. And maybe there's only one cause, the glaciers, but the sea level rise, there's 20 different slides of what's happening to the ecosystem and the island, and these islands and coastlines, places like Venice in Italy, which are getting flooded over because of the sea level rise, right? And they have solutions out there as well. So it's really up to you, right? Again, what is the goal is that we have some videos here with maybe some text that's been strategically paced that talks about the causes, the effects, and some of the solutions, so that we can now take all of these images that we have created and have an idea in the order in which we're going to do it on WeVideo. Okay? All right, guys. So hopefully that gives you an idea. Again, no right, no wrong way to do this, but make sure that when you're done with this, that you turn this in. And again, this does not mean this is a rough draft. This is a brainstorming. This doesn't mean when we go to the editing mode tomorrow that you're again going to change some things. But having an idea of what it is you're looking for before you start doing the video editing is going to really help you, so that you can really focus on the video editing rather than trying to do multiple things at the same time. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow and get into this and start using WeVideo as an editor, which is going to be awesome. All right, take care. Bye.